May 2025, Columbia, South Carolina. I didn't even hear about this one. Her name is Logan Frederico. She's 20-year-old female, executed in her sleep by a black career criminal who was arrested more than 40 times.
Wow, what year did this happen?
May 2025. This was 3 months ago.
And that never made the news?
No, I just found this one today. Scrolling through stuff. This is exactly the kind of things that we're talking about. The media just hides shit like this relentlessly. They don't want you to see any of this. They don't want you to realize that there is a deliberate war. And I'm going to say it. I don't care. Islamophobia, get kissed my fucking ass. Okay. There's a deliberate war on whites in the form of our justice system, ignoring things like this.
Yeah.
Flat out ignoring it.
Or allowing it to happen by letting these people out again and again and again with no bail.
Yeah. And then the media doesn't even ignore it. The media just isn't there at all for any of it.
They do a search for her name and see if it shows up in the media.
Let's do that. Let's come over to Google. Let me grab her name first.
Do it.
Logan Frederico.
Show and tell, baby. Show and tell.
Okay, the goal here is to see how many. Here's the test. How many mainstream media outlets produce a story? New York Post. And that's not even really mainstream. And this was only 3 months ago.
Yes. It's just
that's it. Look at this. The rest of it is Instagram and Facebook posts.
Yes.
This is a perfect example of what we're talking about. This young girl was murdered brutally by a career criminal with 40 arrests. Are you kidding me? After 3, it should be 3 strikes and you're fucking done.
Yeah. 40 arrests.
40 arrests. No stories at all about her.
I mean, and the guy who stabbed that girl on the train, he had what, 14?
He had 14 and was just let go.
Yeah.
Colorado has a law that if somebody is too stupid or too crazy, you can't prosecute them.
I'm sorry.
And they're just letting people go on that because they can just claim they're stupid or crazy.
Yeah, that needs to be fixed. But again, we're just telling you the way it is, man.
Yeah.
And, I don't know what to tell you, man.
Yeah. This stuff is just, I'm having a hard time speaking because this stuff makes me so angry. On top of young Logan Frederico, she was only 20 years old.
Yeah.
She was just waking up to what the fuck life was at all.
And she got permanently put to sleep.
This one is going to blister your ass, dude.
I can't see
I'm going to warn you right up front. I haven't hit the button yet.
All right, hang on.
I'm going to...
Hang on.
I'm going to warn you right up front. This is a high blood pressure moment.
Okay. All right.
Mark Godfrey, bedridden at a local hospital. He's been there now for over a month. Godfrey was brutally beaten on a CATS bus in early March. Tonight, for the first time, we're seeing the security video on board that CATS bus showing what did and did not happen. Michael Ward first covered the story when it first happened. He's joining us now live in West Charlotte after speaking with the victim's family yet again.
And Michael, this video again, and we just want to remind viewers, this is really disturbing to say the least. It's really about as bad as it gets, isn't it?
It is really hard to watch, but Mark Godfrey's sister told me she wanted to see it so she could understand how her brother's life was changed forever.
Look, he's still stopping him.
Angelia Adams watches with disgust this video taken on board a CATS bus in March, showing her brother Mark Godfrey in what appears a confrontation with another passenger. We blurred what happens next, but it ends with Mark so badly beaten, he's now paralyzed from the shoulders down.
It was horrifying. It's horrifying.
Yeah. It'd be better if you're dead, man.
There's
64-year-old Navy veteran, ruthlessly beaten.
Uh-huh. Let's see how many mainstream sources covered this.
Yep.
Again, show and tell.
Let me get his name. Mark Godfrey, I think it was his name. Well, let's go back to the Google. Share this tab instead. One local news station. The article we just watched.
Yeah, local news.
What?
That's it. Yeah. Now, typically, no big stream.
Other
Yeah.
coverage at
But
all.
here's the thing. Typically,
None.
if you hit a murder, at least the way it used to be what I remember when I was younger, if a murder made the local news, it always got mentioned on the mainstream at some point.
Yep.
We're seeing it's not. It was only covered locally where that happened. Now, from what I saw before it blurred out, the guy did get on his feet and step to this dude.
He's a man. He's allowed to get angry and stand up.
Yes, but once he's on the ground, it
stops.
It stops, and they just kept stomping him.
And we used to have a fucking honor code where even we're in our 50s. You and I are both in our mid 50s.
Yep.
We still wouldn't step to like a 65-year-old guy out of respect unless he didn't give us any choice. Unless he started really seriously trying to throw fists or produced a weapon of some kind.
Correct. Yeah. I mean,
we would still, out of respect, he might get a shove at worst.
I mean, one of the lessons I learned in regards to old guys.
Yep.
I literally walked across the street from where I was training for kickboxing to Mr. B's. I spent a lot of time there. And this old dude, he's in his mid-60s,
Mr. B's, yep.
just running his fucking suckhole at me, just being a raging fucking asshole. And finally, I'm like, dude, I'm going to fuck you up. And he's like, go ahead. If I so much as put a scratch on you, you'll be the guy who got his ass beat by an old man. And if you beat me up, you're the guy who beat up the old man. There's no upside for you. And I was literally like, fight this man.
Yeah.
He was absolutely correct.
Did it end there?
Yes.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah, he realized that he was going overboard because I'm like, I'm gonna fuck you up, and he's like, I gotta dial it back down to 8.
Yeah, I need to find the side door with the pressure valve on it.
Correct. But
let the pressure off.
Lessons. You just have to pay attention.
Yep.
And that was a very
leave the pressure off and offer a way out.
Yep.
That often will get rid of a lot of fights.
Correct.
That'll often give it's this is a complete sidebar, but it's only a 30-second sidebar. Back in 1987, a bunch of us went to a show, and there was a kid named Steve, not related, who was a phenomenal classical guitarist. He went to like Interlaken and shit like that. And for some reason, this skinhead took a case of the ass with him and was going to beat his ass. Now, Steve was a classical guitarist, which is the long hair, kind of skinny and pasty looking, but something in Steve snapped and he just go right in the skinhead's face and starts poking him in the chest. What would you rather fucking finance, man? A TV or a VCR? What would you rather fucking finance, man? Tell me. And the skin's like, okay, this dude's probably on something. I'm just going to leave now. We get to the car and Steve's like, I thought I was dead. And we're like, you were. We don't know how that happened, but we don't know how that worked, but you just got really, really lucky.
Again, we're going to show you some show and tell because this is.
Well, this next one is another ass burner that nobody knows about yet. Again, I'm going to warn you, this is not great.
Is only 25, but is well known to Baton Rouge police, causing problems over the years spelled out in a plethora of paperwork, filed with the 19th Judicial District Court.
It's extremely frustrating.
Baton Rouge Police Chief TJ Moore sat down with us Friday, expressing frustration after the same man is now accused of raping a small child.
We've arrested him 6 times over the last 6-7 years. He's everything from firearm charges to domestic abuse battery, violation of protective orders. He's currently on probation, supervised probation by probation and parole.
He's only 25.
Wow.
Arrested and let go 6 times. And he raped a child.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if that child's name made the news at all.
I don't think they would put the child's name out there. Louisiana has some victim protection laws.
Okay.
But I'm going to guess. Yeah, I've never heard this story.
Yeah, I've never heard that story either.
I just started. Once I start going to track something down, I'm going to find it. If it's out there, I'm going to find it.
Do a search for his name and see if he shows up on any mainstream.
They didn't give his name.
Oh, they didn't? Okay.
Yeah. He raped a 4-year-old child and gave her an STD.
Wow.
And this was posted yesterday. This is a lot. What's happening right now is a lot of these articles are surfacing because of the arena incident, the train incident. People are going back and going, you know what? There's been hundreds of these.
Yes.
And they're not wrong.
Yeah. And listen, if mainstream media is going to just pitch communism, they need to be shut down. They need to pull their licenses and say, fuck you. Everyone gets fired.
Yeah.
And listen, there are people that will tell the news that are just waiting in the wings, willing to do it. I'm one of them. I have no problem getting up there in front of the camera and just telling it how it is. I do it twice a week as we are.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't fucking care.
One of the things that I've pointed out to people over the years, nobody's bothered with this yet that I am aware of, is these news reporters, they live in our neighborhoods, they live in our communities, not advocating violence. I'm categorically not advocating violence here. But if you see them, start a conversation with them. Why don't you report on this? And don't let them back down. If enough people start doing this, it will rattle them enough that they'll either quit and I don't care, fuck you and your job because you're a piece of shit. Or maybe, just maybe, one of them will go, you know what? You're right. We need to start. Because these people, I don't think, the odds are against all of these reporters being evil.
Oh, yeah. It's just,
the odds are against it. It's their bosses telling them, you have to report this, you have to report this. It's the old, I was just following orders.
I was doing my job and following orders.
Yep.
You get it.
Yeah. I statistically, it seems an impossibility that all of these people are evil.
Well, they're not respectable, in my opinion.
Then treat them with contempt. Let them know that they're contemptible.
Watch Grunt Speak live every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern. And if you want to join Pop for Supporter Sundays, go to redonkulous.com/donate and make a monthly pledge. A link is in the meat caser box.